Hello and welcome to Fiber Town. I'm Emily. This is Alice. Hi to all you Fiber Townies out there. Alice and I decided to match today apparently, black and white. So it's Black and White Day. It is Wednesday, February 19th, 2014. This is episode 54 and I think it's going to be a short one. So Alice is going to say adios. Al, say bye-bye. We just went for our walkies. Yep, we went out. It is thawing here. There are puddles everywhere. Still a pile of snow, but it's warm. So, say bye, Al. All right, she's off. She wants to go back outside. So, yay! How's everybody doing? I want to say welcome and hi to Millie Mom, who is another Boston Terrier person. She has a boy, and she has two kids also. I'm in Boston as a boy. She's from New Jersey, and thanks so much for introducing yourself. Also, thank you to Fads for the donation. I super duper appreciate it, and your support means a lot to me. Thank you. Guess what? We have good news about the ASPCA. Sorry, I just did my hair. ASPCA fundraiser. Cellcat Maya let us know in the thread that she is getting much closer to her goal of $1,500. She is at $1,100 right now, which is awesome. So, if you haven't considered donating, you still have about, I think till the end of March, but go and look in the thread to be sure. Your odds of winning one of the two awesome prizes is still very good. We have a $25 Etsy gift card and a skein of rainbow, Lorna's Lace's Soulmate. Kindly donated by memers of the Hudson Valley Knits podcast. So, take a look. Also, Trishy S., that's her Rav name, let me know about a new show on National Geographic Wild, and that's called Sheer Madness, and it follows the adventures of a shepherdess, a modern day shepherdess, and it looks really awesome. I honestly don't know if I have that channel, but I'm going to check it out on the interwebs. So, yeah, so you might be interested. I definitely want to see it. And I have some more sheep talk later on today about some spinning I'm doing. So I'm really interested in, different sheep breeds and their qualities and characteristics. So, the practicalities of being a shepherd is also something that I find interesting. So, not a lot to talk about today. That's Alice opening the curtains, which I have closed to prevent glare. Thanks, Alice. FOs, whips, spinning. That is it. I have no FOs. But I did want to say something about my hat that I made last week out of shelter. And that is that, man, that yarn changes like crazy when it is washed and blocked. Softens, it floofs a little bit. It really stretches. So just be aware, if you are knitting with shelter or loft, swatch and wash, because oh my goodness, what a difference. And it was a good difference, definitely. So that's just my little PSA. And that is a woolen spun Brooklyn tweed yarn, and it says in Ravelry that it's a 10 ply, and I haven't really taken it apart, but my goodness, really? I don't know, I need to research that, because it doesn't seem like a 10 ply to me. Okay, works in progress. I decided, spur of the moment, to start a snuggle because the one I completed last week, did I show you all? Well, I completed it. It is not 3 feet square. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't measure. So I started crocheting a snuggle out of some of that acrylic I was given. And it is just a traditional granny square. It's not going to be all black, but I'm just lazy and I have plenty of black left. I'm holding it double. And I didn't want to change colors. So, but I will, because it's getting a bit onerous in all black. So I'm hoping I can knock this out by the end of February and get an entry into the big dog snuggle category, because that's the Volmiza entry. Yes, indeed. So that's one of my works in progress. I've been super duper monogamous on my Autumn's End by Alana Dacos. There it is, Autumn's End. And you all know that I am knitting this out of my hand spun fin. One second. The yarn is falling all over. I'm knitting this, I cast on US 9 Chow Goo red lace interchangeables. I believe that is a US 5.5 millimeters, not US. US 9, 5.5 millimeters. I'm terrible about saying my needle sizes. I'm trying to get better. And look at this. I've got sweaterage. And, you know, it looks like lace looks when it's pre-blocked because, I don't know, it looks like an egg carton, doesn't it? Especially the interior. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's about 9 inches. Take a look right there. It's about 9 inches. And it's going very well. I had a few hiccups, but I got back on track, no problem. The bad juju appears to be gone. So, knitting is fun again, yay! And this is a 3-ply woolen spun, and it's got an amazing halo. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I know because I did swatch and wash that it feels very different when it is swatched and washed. So that should change enormously in terms of the hand of the fabric, as well as the lumpiness of the lace. So it has these leaf motifs. Let me see if I can stretch one out. See that? Alana Dacos is all about the leaves. And I really enjoy the pattern. It's got pretty genius increases and decreases that are done along a side panel, which I think is very flattering, and it's so much easier to decrease and increase in your lace. I mean, you don't have to do it in your lace, you do it in stockinette. So I'm on my second ball, and I have these 4 left. Should be plenty. So that's probably, each one of these is between 150 and 200 yards or so. So, no, actually this one is 110 yards. Yeah, so about between 100 and 200. It varies greatly. So, but you know, I'm about halfway through that second ball, and I'm halfway through the body. So I should be good. Once I finish the body, I'm going to switch to a smaller needle soon. I cast on 9s. I did about 3 inches in the 9, and then I decreased my needle to an 8. So I'm on 8s now. That's a US 5. And I mean, 5 millimeters, sorry. And then I'm going to go down to 7s. So for the bust. Probably do the sleeves on 8s just so they're not, but we'll see. Pretty soon I'm going to put this on a second needle so I have room to try it on, see how it looks. Although I don't know if I'm going to get a good representation before it's swatched, but at least I'll know if I can get it over my hips. So, loving it. I'm so pleased. Knitting with your hand spun, can't say it enough. It's good. It's definitely good. Okay, so spinning. I have some Gourmet Stash, which is half done. I have spun all of my blue of Aurora in the Clouds. Awesome, very fun, very fun. Look at that. Oh, that sari silk. Got pinks and golds and blues and reds. So, a lot of fun. So I have to do the pink half. This is half of the punis that I got. And so I guess it's a ½ ounce. It's on my Spanish Peacock Tibetan spindle. And my little bowl. I'd like to get a taller spindle bowl, and I'd like to get a Spanish Peacock bead whorl. I'm going to try to snag one of those this year sometime. So yes indeed, enjoying that a lot. I'm going to start the pinks, and yay. So I have one other spinning work in progress. This is 2 ounces of Shetland sheep that I got from Mediceld. That's my own personal local fiber dealer. She's local-ish to me. She's in West Virginia. And that's Patricia from Mediceld. And this is a Morit colored Shetland. I'm trying to get it to focus. Shetland is pretty and a very interesting breed. I've spun this woolen as well, and it's going pretty finely as a woolen spun, which is lovely. So I'm thinking I'm gonna spin this and ply it 2-ply, and I think it'll be like her traditional 2-ply lace. I don't know if it won't be lace weight, I don't think. I think it'll bloom a lot, but it would be great in some sort of simple rustic lace pattern. You know, like an undyed rustic shawl or stole. So I think this would really lend itself to that. And I looked up Shetland in the Fleece and Fiber source book. So I want to tell you a little bit about what I learned. So the Shetland Isles are 100 plus, and they are at the same level, I guess, latitudinally. Yes, is that right? Yes, latitude of Fairbanks, Alaska. And only 15 of those islands are inhabited, and the sheep are kind of a genetic mystery. Here are some of them enjoying the view in the Shetlands. Very primitive, but they may also have DNA from Scandinavian sheep as well as Roman sheep. So they're super duper interesting. Their fleeces vary a ton. Let me see. And they have all these great Gaelic words for body types and colors, and there are 11 plus colors in the Shetland breed, and that's because they have not been like modernly mass produced and bred. So there's a lot of variety, and some of the colors are exceptionally rare. Some of the fleeces are double coated, and that means they have that wiry undercoat and a finer overcoat. This particular Shetland definitely has evidence. I don't know if you can see that hair sticking up right there? That's evidence of a little bit of an undercoat right there. There's another one sticking off. Do you see that? See those white wiry hairs? So this one was definitely not a single coated sheep. So I think it probably follows under the category of transitional double coated, which is even and difficult to separate mix of fine short fibers and somewhat longer and coarser fibers. So yes, there was a very fine staple length, and this was a roving, not a top. So it spun woolen like a dream. Really nice preparation on the fiber. Beautiful color. Again, that's the Morit color, which is a natural reddish brown. And let me show you all of the colors and patterns. There you go. You got a list of all of the Shetland colors and patterns. And it's things like Bersuget, Bielsit, Bioget, Bleget, Blaget, Blesset, Bletit, Brandit, Bronget, and it goes on and on. How fun is that? So there's one called Skeget, which is having stripes of different colors on the sides. So pretty cool. I actually didn't read that much about the wool characteristics itself because I was so interested in reading about the sheep breeds. So yeah. So, Shetland wool is what I believe is used to spin, super fine thread and the wedding ring shawls where the shawl is so fine that when it can pass through a wedding ring. So I think that's the direction I'll go with this yarn, although it won't be that fine. So yeah, that is all I've got for you guys today. It's a short one, but I'm having fun. I'm just being monogamous and sort of resisting temptation from other quarters. But just having a good time with this sweater, and hopefully by the next time I talk to you, I will be doing some sleeves. Yay, sleeves. Alrighty, so until then, I hope you all have a great rest of the week and weekend, and I'll talk to you later. So take care. Bye-bye.